It is review time here again at Torquay Golf Club, and today we are looking at the AP2 iron from Titleist. It's the 718 range. What's not to love about this golf club? Let's get out there and take a little look on the golf course. Okay, we are on the 17th hole here at Torquay Golf Club. The ladies have kindly let us borrow their tee because we've got 158 yards uphill and we are testing the Titleist AP2 iron today. We've done some testing before with the other irons, the AP1 and the AP3, and now it's time to test the AP2. What do you think, James? Good looking iron?
Yeah, no, I would say probably out of the AP range this suits us more.
Yeah.
In terms of sort of spin rates and various bits and bobs like that, it is probably the best club for us. I would say, like you say, you're right. It's a lower handicappers playing club, I would say.
It's the guys that want a little bit more feel off the club face itself. So yeah, I kind of like the look of this one. I've always shied away from the AP2 purely because it's always sat a little bit offset for me.
Oh yeah.
But I've got to say the 718 range, to me, when you look down at it, it just looks a little bit nicer this year.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I've never noticed the offset on this. Really.
No. And some people do, some people don't. I'm just one of those sort of picky guys.
Yeah, you are, Dan. That's right.
Yeah. So, but really good looking club. We're going to do a little test today. We're going to have a nearest the pin competition again. James has come out to join me. So, should we get to it?
Yeah, get on there, Dan. Let's get to it.
First look down on that club then. How's it feel?
Feels great, mate. Yeah. No, I'm liking this. Looks good. Like we said, out of the free AP range, this is probably the one that I would select personally.
Okay.
If it were me.
Let's give it a go then. Good looking shot. Just up the right hand side. Yeah, good club. Okay, so for me, looking down, I think this is a really nice looking head. I talked about the offset earlier, but to me it looks really, really nice. I think Titleist have done really good with this particular line, and yeah, let's give it a go and see if I can get it inside James, shall we? Got to say, this club does look very nice.
It does look good, doesn't it? Oh, hello.
That's a similar line to yours, if not
hello.
Right.
Ooh.
Right, James, we're driving up the 17th hole.
Indeed we are.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't hit mine particularly well.
No.
I blocked mine a bit right, and you did the same. The club looked good, it felt good off the face. Like I said, I left mine a little bit open. Yours was probably the same.
Both quite nice ball flights on them, weren't they?
Good ball flights, yeah. Really, really nice ball flights. Manageable ball flights as well. Trajectory, good trajectory, and the type of ball flight that I like to look at. Not too high, but obviously not too low as well. So, so really, really good. Are you feeling confident? You think you're going to?
Yeah, I mean, it's like you said earlier, wasn't it? This is a players' club, and you know, I think.
And you are the player.
Yeah, you got your AP1s and your AP3 players.
Yeah, like me.
I'm hoping that I'm not going to be eating my words in a minute.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see, won't we?
Right, James, how are we getting on?
We're doing good, mate. We're doing golden.
Okay, so this is James.
I don't think we need a pacer here.
No, I don't think we need to pace this, as you have definitely won. I've not even hit the green, so yeah, not my best shot, and we said that, didn't we? But very good, well done. So James goes one up. We could see there that I pushed mine a little bit right. James has obviously played a quite a nice shot up into the back corner of the green there. Do you think yours? I think it went long and maybe rolled back down.
It could have done, yeah.
Yeah. Mine obviously took a bit of an unfriendly bounce actually, so yeah, need to work on that. Right, okay, so we did some testing earlier in the studio on the AP2 iron. Let's go back into the studio and take a look and see what numbers James and I got from the AP2 iron. So here we are, we're looking at the AP2. Again, I'm going to be on the top here, and this is James's shots down the bottom here. We've hit a few shots each. My ball speed here at 114, James up at 125 mile an hour off the club, so some good ball speed there. You can see again I'm launching just that little bit higher than James. We're seeing some consistency with all our testing now on that. This is more like where I'm at, and I think this is probably more where James is at really, but with a 7-iron I'm looking to spin it around the sort of 6,500 revs to get the good amount of control over the shot, and James is up around 7,000, so he's picking up a little bit more spin off this club than I think should be his ideal, but again, that's where he's at. He hits the ball so hard that that's what he's always going to get out of the golf club of this sort of caliber. You can see here that our peak heights, again, very, very similar. We're both hitting it at a similar sort of heights, and my carry distance is averaging 158, whereas James is up at 175. And this is exactly where I'm kind of in with my own irons, and this is where I want to be, really. I don't want to be carrying it out there too far and losing that control, so I can gain good control on this, and James will be very, very similar on that. So that's the dry testing done on the AP2s. Like those?
Yeah.
I think we're both in agree.
More my cup of tea.
Yeah, I think you're going to find that particular iron is going to suit the eye of a lot of good players out there. We're both showing good numbers, and numbers of what we would expect from our own irons at this particular time.
Definitely.
For me, they spin perfectly well. That is the ideal numbers for what I'm looking for. I'm looking to get around 6,500 revs with my 7-iron, and that is about where I'm at. You know, good looking club.
Yeah.
Good looking club.
Yeah, like it.
Yeah, like it. So let's get back on the golf course. We got some unfinished business with this nearest the pin competition. We're going to play a little chip and run with the 7-iron. Again, really, really important that you get out onto the golf course and test these clubs around the edge of the greens, even if it's just the 7-iron. Okay, whatever the guys in your pro shops have, test the 7-iron around the edge of the greens. Just get a feel of what it feels like off the face. Does it feel a bit dead? Does it feel springy? Is it what you're looking for? Really, really important aspect of the game. So make sure that you've tested these for that area as well. Thinking a 1-all draw here.
25-75.
And then we're going to have a decider.
Mm.
Oh, that's weak. That is weak. I have left the door wide open. I have misread that completely. Come on then, James. Let's see what you've got.
As you know, though,
this to you to possibly win 2 up.
Shot, is it?
It's not your favourite shot, but I think you're getting better at them now after a couple of weeks of playing them. Oh, he's played one, hasn't he? He's played one. He's caught it a bit thin, but he's played a nice one. Oh, James, you've only gone and beaten me 2 up.
Ah, 2-0.
AP2, you know, it's a good-looking club. It suits James, you know, it's his type of golf club. For me, I want something with a little bit more help. But for a lot of you good golfers out there, you're going to love this club. It's a beautiful looking iron, and it performs really, really well. Especially when you saw the numbers, it's a really good golf club. How do you feel, James?
Oh, I'm feeling great. 2 up.
2 up. It's been a tough series, hasn't it? The AP series has been tough on you, but
it's been tough,
finish with a 2-up win over his boss. What do you think about the AP2, James?
I mean, for me personally, it's my type of club.
Yeah.
It's my type of club.
Yeah.
I think I would probably, if I was sort of selling the AP range, I would, generally speaking, aim this towards your lower handicappers, you know, your pros. It's probably the most popular Titleist club on tour.
Well, it is. They believe it is the most popular club on tour. You're right. Yeah.
And you can see it's just so good looking, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
And when you look down on it, it's kind of got that thin top line.
Yeah.
It's not looking like much of a cavity back, is it?
No, it's not. No.
But suits me. I'd use it all day long.
Yeah. And you can chip quite well with it, can't you, James?
I can indeed.
So there we have the review for the Titleist AP2 iron. I mean, it's a fantastic iron. Titleist haven't changed this for years. You know, it's a very, very similar look to what they've had in the past. And why would you change something like this? It's the #1 played iron on the tour, I believe. As we saw in the video, this really starts to get into players like James's mind. You know, he loves the look of this iron, and a lot of good players out there are going to like the look of this iron too. For me, I've always shied away a little bit from the AP2, purely because it's always looked a little bit offset for me. But that's just my personal preference looking down. So this new range, however, just looks slightly different. I can't even pinpoint what looks different about it, but to me it looks quite inviting, and I'm excited about how it's going to go this year. If you haven't been out and tested it, get out and have a go with this golf club. You know, give me some comments, let me know what you think about the AP2. Is it a club that you like the look of? How does it sit for you? Just give me some feedback on what you think about it. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up down there on the YouTube. I look forward to catching up with you again soon.